minute to share out the live. Give me just a second, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go, guys. Just need to share out the live. Hello, hello. I feel like it's been forever. I am so sorry that I wasn't here last week. I just was not feeling well. I had one of my evenings where I call it crashing, and I tried to take a nap to kind of revitalize myself, and that didn't help. Hello, oh, thank you, lovey. Thank you. And it's your anniversary, is that right? Anniversary or hubby's birthday? Sorry, my brain. We're just getting people coming in. So how are you, kitten? How are you, lovey? I'm tired, so my brain's not functioning quite right. So sorry I was not here last week. I just had one of my crashing days, and I just couldn't. I tried to take a nap so that I could kind of rally and come back and do the live that night, and I just couldn't do it. But I wanted to come on tonight because we won't be here next week because we will be on our way back from NPC. Woo woo. That's right. Hello, big brother. How are you? So good to see you. So we are here tonight. Antonio, welcome in. And Anthony, sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Son's birthday is the 6th and daughter's is the 28th. Okay, so lots of birthdays in here. Yep, tomorrow's my birthday. Hello, Pebble, welcome in. So our affirmation for the day, let's get to that first since we've got some people in here, is I can do hard things. And I'm saying that because, thank you, Bonnie. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. This is an affirmation live. Thank you, Bonnie. Tomorrow. Yeah, thank you, IKEA. Tomorrow is my birthday. So the affirmation is I can do hard things. And I'm saying that because, we're here tonight. We won't be here next week because Kiddo and I will be on our way back from NPC, Nerdcore Party Con. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Smurfette says, yes, you can. Yes, you can, big brother. So this is an adventure because this is the first time I've ever taken, thank you for subscribing. This is the first time I've ever taken the kiddo alone on a trip, plane trip. So as excited as I am to go, and as good of a time I know that we're going to have, and Chuck, I think I'm going to get to see Ari while I'm there. It is going to be, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. One, because traveling stresses me out. Two, because the fatigue. I already have plans in place. We're going to probably do a lot of door dashing for dinner, and that's okay. But it's going to be hard. And I was at the doctor today just for a regular checkup, and my blood pressure was up a little bit. So I think it's because I'm stressed. But that's okay. They're like, come back in when you get back and let's check it again. I'm like, okay. I'll probably meditate for an hour before I go in to make sure that it's down because I don't want her putting me on medication again. But guys, so yeah, it is NPC time. We leave Thursday. Is that not crazy? I cannot believe that it's here. It has gone so fast. Dancing on stage. No, but it's going to be fun. I'm anxious because it's a new venue. At least last year, I knew what venue we were going to, so I was familiar with that. I'm trying not to borrow worry for next year that they're going to have it in some place like Chicago or something like that. Nothing against, or New York, nothing against those cities, but I am not a big city girl. And so I have at least been to Dallas before. It's been many years, but I have been there before. No way I could drive there. No way. Chewy cat. Chewy cat. Yep. Chewy cat, Daddy Fat Snaps is going to be there. Cam Steady, Shadow. I think Kiddo's going to wear his Shadow shirt for the concert because it glows. The word Shadow glow. And they have the lights turned down for the concert. I've already looked at our flight information. I opened our tickets and made sure they were there. Made sure we had the VIP seats. Yeah. But it's not going to be easy. Like, once we're there, it's going to be okay. But the getting there and getting back is what I am concerned about. Chewy cat MSR has to be hyped big time. And that would be nice. That would be nice. Oh, and I don't have them up here. When Kiddo comes, I will have him go down and get the stickers. I have our NPC Journey stickers with the QR code made on them. And so we're going to be giving those out so that we can get people to subscribe to the YouTube channel. So Jennifer Geigel helped me with that. She kind of designed, she taught me how to do Redbubble. And yeah, so I'm going to be setting up like MSR merch in there. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Yeah. Yeah. So we have tomorrow's my birthday. We leave on Thursday. Hubby cannot drive us up and pick us up, which adds a whole other layer of stress for me. But it's okay because I can do hard things. I need a full support staff. I wish things would move much quicker if I did. If I just had people on hand at all times to do what I needed, things would go much quicker. But it's okay. We'll get there when we get there. Things are actually going pretty well on Waveful. Not this video that I posted today, but my video yesterday got like 8,500 views, which I never get anywhere else. So super stoked about that. Most of my videos are hitting, a lot of them are hitting 1,000 at least, if not more. So things are going well there. I have to tell you guys what happened. I was so embarrassed. Hubby took me out to dinner Saturday for my birthday because he has to work tomorrow night. And so there was confusion. I thought I texted you back. You cannot just regift them. You have to cash out, I guess, and then purchase them. So sorry. Yeah, but it's not like TikTok where you can just turn around and regift. So sorry about that. Sorry. And you have to have, I think, $5 before you can cash out. But so this was, okay. So there was confusion of when we were going to go do what that day. Then the power went off. That should have been my first sign. So like 5 minutes before I was going to go get in the shower, the power went off. So the power's been going off frequently, and we never know how long it's going to be out. And so I didn't want to take a shower and not be able to dry my hair because then it just looks like a hot mess. And this is for my birthday dinner. So hubby said, well, let's go. We needed light bulbs for the house. We were almost in darkness anyway because all the light bulbs were burning out. So we're like, okay, we're going to do this massive light bulb run at Lowe's and whatever else we were interested in. We were going to go to Value City Furniture to start looking at a couple of things. And yeah, fun. The power's been going off so much, like to the point where we're just going to buy a generator that automatically kicks on. The one that we have, you have to go and you have to do stuff to it. And like if it's raining and stuff, who wants to be fooling with electricity when that's going on? Anyway, so we were gonna leave, and then the power came on. So then that threw a wrench in our plan. So I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and shower, wait a few minutes to make sure it was on. You have a breaker that keeps tripping. I have one of those if I use my air fryer and the microwave at the same time on opposite sides of the kitchen, it trips the breaker. So waited to make sure it was going to stay on. I'm like, okay, so I hopped in the shower, got ready. And because I was confused, I thought we were going somewhere else. It was going to take long. So I didn't make a reservation because I didn't know how long we were going to be out and about. And I didn't want to be stressed. I hate like having a reservation and trying to do a bunch of things before and trying to get there because it just stresses me out. Bad decision. So we get there. My husband goes right to the Lowe's here, and I thought we were going to Home Depot, which is like 15, 20 minutes away. No, we go right here. I'm like, oh, okay, so we're not going. He was like, no, that's when the power was out and we were just killing time. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So I had not made a reservation. So we go to the restaurant, and this is really the first time that this has happened. They weren't able to get us a table. We could sit at the bar. Well, it's my birthday dinner and with my hubby, and if I'm going to pay this much money for a meal, I did not want to sit at the bar. It's not comfortable for me. It's hard for me to get up on the stools. Thank you, Big Brother. Appreciate that. And so I was like, no, I'm not going to spend this much money to sit and eat at the bar. I want to be nice and comfortable, whatever. So we left. And so then there was another restaurant that I like to go to that we don't go to very often because it's on the pricier side. And I kind of thought of that one first, and I was like, well, no, this is really my favorite restaurant, so we'll go to that one. So then we switch. So then we go over to that one, and I walk in, and there's a guy in front of me, and I heard him say to the lady at the front, do you have room for two? And I heard her say, only if you want to sit outside. And it was very humid that day and hot, and I don't like eating outside when it's that hot. I know, it's my birthday. I get what I want. So I hear this woman say to him, you know, we only have tables outside. And I didn't want to eat outside. My hubby doesn't like to eat outside when it's hot either. And so I just looked at her as he's turning around and walking away. I said, only for outside? And she said, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's okay. So I turn around to go out. He's like in a lather because he hits the door, goes out the door, does not pay attention to me behind him. And the door swings back. And like, I have my phone because I was getting ready to text my hubby as I was walking out because I wasn't sure where he parked because he let me off. And luckily, I see the door, even though I have my phone up, I see the door, and the door basically kind of hits my phone. But like, if I had been like this much further, it would have smacked me in the face. No, I didn't end up at White Castle, but there's more to the story. So I was like, well, thanks, because he almost hit me. So he's in a lather, I can tell, and he's parked right beside us. I go out, and I look over and I see my husband, so I'm not going to text him. I'm just going to go to the car. And then I'm like, he's already in the car, this other guy, and I'm like afraid he's going to back out and like hit me. So I kind of hesitated before I went past his car, but he didn't have his brake lights on yet. So I kind of scooted past his car, and I was waiting for him to get out, and I just kind of waited for him to come out because I was afraid if I tried to go in and open the door, he wasn't going to be paying attention because he was mad and he was going to floor it and he was going to hit our new car. So I waited. And I had on a dress because it was my birthday. And I had on sandals, which I don't typically wear. And they're a little big because, yeah, oh, we have not gotten to the best part. And they're a little long in the toes because my feet are wide. They're short, but they're wide, right? And two, with them swelling, I have to wear bigger sizes. And the curb was not flat. There was a bit of a curve, a bit of a slope to go up to get to the car. And keep in mind, there's a bunch of people eating outside, even though they had a little room outside. Most of it was full, and there was this whole big group of raucous guys. That's another reason why I didn't want to eat outside there, because I knew that they were just going to be loud and kind of obnoxious, and I didn't want to deal with it. So I go to step up on the curb. The front part of my shoe catches the curb. Down I go. On the ground, yes, I did. In a dress, in front of this group of guys. Yeah, I did. Now, luckily, I didn't and I went down on my hands, which they say you're not supposed to do because you can break your wrists, right? Well, I did. I did it anyway. Yeah. And I don't know what they saw because I was able to get up pretty quickly because I wasn't really hurt. I didn't even bleed. My one knee was just a smidge scraped, just in a couple places, like a little few pieces of skin, but it didn't even bleed. My hands didn't bleed, so it wasn't bad. My pride was hurt. Let's be clear. My pride was hurt. I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed because too, I was in a dress, right? And it was a long dress, so I don't think anybody saw anything. So it's not like I fell and the dress flew up over my head or anything like that. But still, so I get, and of course, my husband looks over and suddenly I'm not there. I'm not in the car. So he throws the keys and jumps out of the car. It's like, Tanya. I'm like, I'm fine. So I'm trying to hurry up and get, my dignity was crushed. It was crushed. So I'm trying to get it quickly because I just envision him jumping out of the car, trying to race over to get to me and falling and hurting himself, right? So I'm trying to hurry and get up so that he knows I'm okay. So I get up, I just get in the car, shut the door, and this nice lady looks over at my husband and is like, is she okay? So not only the guys saw it, there were other people that saw it too. It's like, yes, I'm fine. Oh, when it rains, it pours, yes. So I should have known, power goes out, can't get a table at the other place, can't get a table at this place, almost get hit by the door, and then I fall. So then my husband was like, well, do you want to go to this one place that we really like? I was like, well, I'm just kind of afraid that they're going to be full and they're going to be like, you can sit outside and we don't want to do that. And he's like, well, what about this one place? And we don't go there very often because it's a little pricier too. But I was like, yeah, let's do that. So I still got really good food. I got prime rib. I can't complain. And my husband was like, I am so sorry, baby. I feel so bad for you. I'm like, it's okay. It's a good day. I got prime rib. So, and the fall could have been much worse. So the funny thing is, my friend had fallen at a farmer's market a few months back. She actually fell like twice within a very short period of time. And so I texted my friend and I told her about it. And she's like, oh no, are you okay? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm okay. And a lady asked if I was okay. I wonder if it was the same lady that helped you when you fell. Because when she fell, she scraped her hands. Her knees were bleeding. Like, she hit hard. It was bad. And so I was like, it really could have been a lot worse. I didn't break anything. I didn't really hurt anything. Now, I didn't know how I was going to feel the next day, right? So I'm like taking ibuprofen every 4 hours that evening until I go to bed so that hopefully I wasn't too bad. And I wasn't, I was a little stiff and my back was a little tender, but really I was okay. So, all in all, at that point you just grin and, but yes, it's like, I'm like, babe, I'm like, I'm good. I got a good meal. That was the goal, for me to enjoy dinner for my birthday. So it's fine. So yeah. And I had kept, when I was going in there, I kept looking because I thought I knew somebody that was at the rowdy table outside. I was like, man, I hope that I hope that that's not them. And especially after I fell. Yeah, I'm okay. I am. Um, Pride and Dignity was a little banged up, but I recovered from that. We are going to have DJ Buddy coming in. Sorry, Mountain State rapper. One of these days I'll get used to it. So he'll be coming in shortly. We will not be here next week because we will be coming back from NPC. So, oh, I need to charge I got a portable charger to take so that Kiddo and I can keep our phones charged while we're there. Because you're there for a really long time. You're there for like 2 or 3 hours before the concert even starts, and it's like a 5.5 hour concert. And then at the end, you know, it's just kind of crazy. So, but I'm excited and scared. Not scared, just stressed a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay. I can do hard things. This is why we have the affirmation today, because I need to remind myself that I can do hard things. You guys would be so proud of me, and I wish Lori were in here. For the past 2 days, even before then, I had drastically reduced my Dr. Pepper consumption. And for like the last 2 days, I've had like that much Dr. Pepper, and that's it. That's it. No more pop. I've been drinking water like out the wazoo. Right. And why I decided to do this right before we were leaving on a trip, I have no idea. But I just started drinking more water, and I just started like, I won Super Bowl last year. This is an even bigger journey. So yeah, but it's gonna be good. I think the secret is I found a cup that I really like, and it has like a rubbery straw, and then it also, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of like closed. It's not open, so it doesn't spill. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. So I think that's part of it, and it keeps it cold. I don't like Kiddo and my husband, they'll sit there and they'll drink a whole bottle of water in like 10 seconds. They just sit there and they drink till it's all gone. I cannot do that. I'm a sipper. So I just keep this with me and keep it by my bedside at night. And if I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm thirsty, I just use that. Oh, I think I hear him. I think he's getting ready. You know what? You're creating memories you won't ever forget. Absolutely. And that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. And those memories will be worth whatever stress. They will be worth tenfold whatever stress I may experience. So, yeah. Our flight leaves a little earlier on Monday than I thought, but I don't think it's going to be early enough for us to get back in because they're 2 hours ahead of us. So I don't think. Plus, I'm not going to be in any shape I'm just not going to be in any shape to do anything when I get back. But it's going to be a good time. And I'm clearing out my phone as much as I can because I want to make sure I can take all kinds of video. That's my goal. So that I can share it with you guys and let you see what it's like. So my husbandry duties is refilling wifey's water bottle. It's a good duty. It's an important one. Speaking of which, I'm about out. I have to go refill it. Oh, so how are you guys doing? I went on that long tangent of our upcoming trip and the whole falling story. And what's going on with you guys? How are you doing, big brother? How are things going? Any more conversations? You don't have to share details, but anything else? Tell you more about Waveful stuff going on. So, you know, I'm posting consistent. I post almost every day over there, and I can't look because it's on my phone. You know, I'm gaining followers. I'm up to almost 2,500 followers already. I'm having some videos, like the last one got almost 8,500 views. Not the one that I just posted here a few hours ago, but the one before then. I've had some get to 5,000. So the island is almost just like communities, like groups, right? So in mine, you know, I'm hoping that we can do supportive stuff. And there are some that are like lip sync. I'm sure there are some that are photography. And then there are some that are just about growth and connecting better. I have a video call with my daughter and her husband tomorrow night. Oh, okay, so that's tomorrow night. All right. Let me know how it goes. Sending lots of positive vibes your way, lots of positive energy, that all goes well. I'm really happy that you guys are doing it. Which part, how, what? Because I've already forgotten what I just said because I was excited about your call. How am I getting the views? I kind of don't know. Well, part of it is doing challenges, and I don't know that that's something you can do. Sorry, I've got messages coming in. I got to Venmo money for a shirt for Brady. I can't. Brady's going to do. I'm an ambassador, so I'm connecting with people that way. I do a lot of going to other people's pages, Chuck. It's not that I'm just sitting there and views are pouring in. Like, I'm building relationships with people, going to their page, watching their videos, commenting. I do the challenges. People like the challenges because they have the possibility to win super likes. And since you did not win the last, I'm doing hard things. I can do hard things. I keep sending you the challenges and you're not winning. And I'm like, daggone it. I'm going to give everybody a super like. I really wanted to give just you a super like, but I didn't feel like that was fair to do just for, you know, that I wanted to do it for other people since I was going to do it for you. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And then sometimes I only get 500 views on a video. I've noticed it can depend on which island I'm in. I try, like, that's why I keep telling you about the tranquil tides, because she has a huge following, and so she gets a lot of action on her page. So sorry, I keep seeing text about the tennis camp that our kids are going to put on a tennis camp for the younger kids, 8 to 13. So there's all kinds of stuff flying by about that. So, um, so yeah, so all I need to do is ride your cat. Well, but part of it is that I'm doing challenges and I'm giving away super likes too. So that is part of it. But it's not something that you have to do. But I notice that my challenge videos tend to get a good deal of views. But then my have you ever noticed are getting views too. So I'm gonna go through the ones that I've already done, and I've already started recording more Big Brother. So I'm gonna stick with that theme because it seems to be something that people like. I know in Bangladesh, I think they got their Wayful. I think they took Wayful out of that country because I think there were some scammers. Can you post whatever in Tranquil Tides? Yeah, I don't think she really cares about what you're posting in there. I mean, as long, and I know you wouldn't do anything inappropriate, but she's about growth and like connecting and supporting each other. So I don't think she really cares what you post. Now, if it's for a particular challenge, then you need to make sure that you're posting and follow the rules. So here's what I found. So what I started doing, because there was a little confusion, because when I'm having people tag people, I'm trying to get them to my page. So that's something else. When I'm doing the challenges, Chuck, I'm like, oh, tag 5 friends. I'll have to see if it's even working. I think it's working. I don't know. But my island is growing. I'm up to like 150 people in there now. Yes, they do like your photos because your photos are amazing. So yes, I think you can definitely post those in there. And I want to look and see how people are doing in my island, how like the views that they're getting if they post it in my island. I'm going to do a secret giveaway tomorrow for my birthday. I'm going to do a video about it. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but you probably want to post in my island there tomorrow. Yeah, so it's really about building relationships and making connections. Well, but it's a way to earn super likes, right? So that's what I do. I've won, like, there's been one I won 5 or 10 super likes. Yeah. Oh, we have a new face.
Yeah, the mask wasn't working earlier.
Okay, we have a new face on the mask. Okay, all right, guys. He is here. Careful.
The cord there.
Ow.
Just rolled over my toe.
I'm sorry. Did I really?
It wasn't too bad.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay. Are we ready, Freddie? Oop, wrong way. We'll talk about the challenges more in a minute, Chuck.
fly free on the seas for adventure. Valentine when we bleed us together. Riding a flow cause I'm a beast with a temper. They be wooden with their copies like they jester. Tempest how I'm switching up the weather. With the bodies pouring like it's rain. I'm gonna need a funeral director. Plain and simple, bringing waves like Cyril. We got listen working, changing fate a little. We gon' make them cripple, true a flame will dwindle. They got 9 lives, why is blatant single? Cause we do it higher like we ran with Spinkle. And I feel like Trevor, I'm a fashion symbol. Got the flow like bullet, how I handle pistols. Dropping bombs like Adam, do it sacrificial. Cause we keep telling stories about who we forgot. Cause we turn by the time that we look when we reroll the dust. With our chips on the lights and our dreams in the space. Of the view from the top, keep it spinning, relax. We abusing our luck and we do this ourselves. We're blowing up cause we riding with brilliant. We making millions, mess with the devils, you mess with the gods.
Nice. Good job,
Mom said to
buddy.
hear that one a lot.
Yeah, he plays that one a lot. It's okay because I like the Irish feel to it because I'm Irish, so I like it.
Really? You seem very exasperated.
I just like to mess with you.
The reason I played that one is because it's based on Rustage's One Piece D&D thing, which to prepare for NPC so that I can tell him that I binged it for like a week to prepare for it. I've been binging it and I'm on the finale, which is 6 hours long. I love it, but a 6 hour long episode, come on, did they really have to end it at 70? Couldn't we have like split it up a little bit?
Yeah, I'm surprised they let it go that long and didn't split it up. That's kind of crazy.
Well, my theory is because it's like this final fight and it's just gonna take 6 hours.
Yeah. So Chuck said, MSR, hey bud. And he said, aye, a little Irish pub music. And then he gave you fire.
I don't have the thing now, unfortunately.
I know. We got to figure out a different mask for you, bud.
I'll get this one to have my face for it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of people in here tonight, so it might just be Chuck in here right now. Yeah, so, yep, we leave on Thursday. Yep. So our flight isn't until in the evening, so that's not bad. So at least I won't be stressing trying to get out the door. Right?
Yeah.
Are you going to make it on stage at NPC?
I wish.
This year?
It'd be great. It won't happen, but I wish.
So let me ask you this: your song is 4 minutes long. The one you did at the talent show. So we can't have them watch the whole thing.
The song isn't 4 minutes long. It's like 3.5 minutes or something.
Okay, so there was some time for you to get on stage and stuff. But what I was gonna say is, can we show them? Are you gonna show the like at the meet and greet or whatever? Are you gonna show a snippet of you performing?
Well, I would, except I think what happened was you couldn't hear you could hear my voice, but you couldn't hear me performing very well.
Well, but that's okay. Honey, the fact that you did it, that you got up in front of your school, like they will be so like blown away by that.
Well, I'll compromise. I'll tell them about it. If they want to see, I'll show them the video.
Okay, I really want you to try and show them the video because it's really cool, bud, that you did that.
Okay, well I'm gonna give them the business card as a QR code to my YouTube channel. So.
Okay, all right.
And it's like one of my more viewed videos. So.
Mm-hmm. My mom would have rolled her eyes at me if I asked her to do something like this. Aww. See, just listen to your mom. I love you.
Do you want me to turn your computer back on?
Yes, please.
Okay, then don't be so smug. That's not your shoulder, that's air.
Don't be so smug. Don't trip on the cord, my love.
I'll try.
Well, at least if you do, there's a basket of laundry there to break your fall.
There we go.
Thank you, bud.
Love you, Mama.
Love you, baby.
Subscribe Super Game. Or, nope. Subscribe Mountain State Rapper. We don't have a sync for this one because it's spelled right.
Nope.
I have even less visibility in this mask than I did the old mask.
Oh boy, that's not good because you didn't have any visibility in that one. I'm just asking, would it be better to change your YouTube to @MSR? I'm just asking because it would be easier for people to remember.
Maybe I changed the tag, but not the
Okay,
name.
all right.
Because the name you want to be the full.
Okay, love you.
Love you too. Because then your rapper name is just MSO. Like, Daddy Fat Snaps doesn't put DPS, he puts Daddy Fat Snaps.
Okay,
You see
fair
what
enough.
I mean?
I do. I love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, she was old school. Yeah, he'll have a good time. So my doctor was asking me today because I had to go in for a checkup. And she was like, so are you still doing your stuff? And I'm like, well, I've kind of shifted because this is what's going on with my son. We're going to Dallas. I was telling her about that. And she's so like, she listens to me and she wants to know what's going on in my life. And so I said, I've kind of shifted to support him and I hope to inspire parents. And she was just like, you know what? That is just so cool. She was like, the fact that you're supporting him in this is just so amazing. And, just made me feel good. Made me feel good, one, that she listens and wants to hear what's going on with me. I've been with this woman for over a decade. I see that. Framewave Studio, yep. Very cool, very cool. Okay, so so my doctor had, I think I told you, she had left the practice she was at, and I was so upset because I loved her dearly. And then I heard that she was coming to town, so she's like right near my house now. So it worked out even better. So, but this is why I love her, because when I went and talked to her about it, she just, was so supportive. Oh, no, you don't have to be sorry. I just know I figured he was waiting for other comments, because when you guys are there, like, more people comment. And so I didn't want him to just kind of be waiting for comments, if you know what I mean. So thank you for commenting. I appreciate that. So I didn't mean it the way it came out. Do you know what I mean? But he knows that I read all the comments that come in, so I didn't want him kind of standing there waiting. Okay, so going back to the Waveful. I actually need to start a Waveful YouTube. It's just a lot of work. Like, I don't know that I want to take on another channel. But yeah, when you're doing the challenges, it's like if you win, it's free money and you didn't have to pay anything. So it's not like you have to purchase, like on TikTok, you purchase the gifts and then give them. And yes, if you get them back, then you can re-gift them. But you could technically start on Waveful and not pay anything and start monetizing immediately. So that's why I'm saying, Chuck, like if you... Well, but Chuck, you haven't... I've spent a lot of time on there, and I've spent a lot of time interacting on videos, and also being an ambassador, that helps. But yeah, I've put in a lot of time. I'm trying to get that monetized so that I can use that to pay for things for the podcast, is what I'm trying to do. That's my goal. So if I need help with something or I want something done, I can pay to have it done, and then I'm not taking forever because I still don't have the website connected like I need to, and it's driving me insane. I've tried twice already, and I can't get it to work right. So yeah, so you can't just post and expect the numbers. Oh, so I actually have to do some work. Yeah. I know you're just kidding, but you do. Yeah, it's building relationships, so that people want to come back to your page and want to support you. And, ambassadors will get free super likes. And then, so here's how dumb, I don't want to say dumb I am. I didn't realize that I could gift myself a super like if they give me free ones, I can put them on my own videos. Now, am I going to do that with all of them? No, because I want to spread the wealth and I want to give away. And that's how you build faster too, right? But like, if I put up a new page and I get 20 super likes, I can hit one of my own videos with like 5 super likes. See what I'm saying? Yeah. 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 Each one is 14 cents. And then they have what's called they have different levels of the super like. So 5 super likes is like a super like plus or something like that. And then there are different tiers for them. So yeah, so so it's just and if you find the ambassadors, they're doing lots of challenges to give away super likes because they get them for free. So you like it or super like it, yeah. But if you super like it, you can like it not just one super like. There's a range on there, and you can go up to, I forget how many it is that you can go up to. So, yeah. All right, well, I know that we're a little early, but I do need to go because I am trying to do some packing stuff. And I need more water because my throat's getting dry. I need to refill my water. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming. I so appreciate you. I'm so glad we got to catch up since I wasn't here last week. So sorry about that. I even tried to take a nap last week, Chuck, and kind of try and rally to do the live, and I just couldn't do it. I was so, it's one of those that it's like I'm literally pulling myself up through quicksand. That's what it feels like to even try to get up out of bed. That's the only way I can describe it. Oh, and one of the things too is if you get super likes on your videos, that shows people are interested, and I think that pushes it out more. So I think on that video that I got 8,000, I think I got like 7 super likes on there. So I think that's what kind of pushed that out. Yeah, send me a little note tomorrow. Let me know how it goes. Sending you much love, sending you all the positive vibes in the world for things to go well, big brother. All right. Well, we will be back not next Monday, but the Monday after at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for now, much love, butterflies. I'll see you in a couple weeks. And I'll have lots of stories from NPC for sure. All right.